SNL50 EP Morgan Neville on more Cowbell and how Saturday Night Live nearly met its demise. Saturday Night Live, born October 11th, 1975, died May 24th, 1986. That could have been the obituary for the late-night comedy institution, which nearly bit the dust after season 11, depriving America of all the SNL talents who came in later years like WillFerrell, Kristen Wiig, Tina Fey, Kate McKinnon, Adam Sandler, and so many more. Saturday Night Live's near demise is the focus of one of the 4 episodes of the Emmy-nominated series SNL50 Beyond Saturday Night, executive produced by Oscar winner Morgan Neville. Kevin Nealon serves as a kind of Rod Serling-like host of the episode, explaining how the show's weird year marked Lorne Michaels' return to the SNL after a 5-year hiatus. Michaels came in with a whole new cast. You had Randy Quaid, Joan Cusack, Robert Downey Jr., you had Anthony Michael Hall. You had all these actors, and that was kind of the experiment of that year. Let's get all these young actors, fresh blood, and great actors. And they had a murderer's row of writers that year too. It was Franken and Davis, but it was Robert Smigel's first year, Jim Downey. And it just didn't work. One of the problems that year was that there were a bunch of actors and there were a bunch of comedy writers, and they didn't really know how to talk to each other. And the following year, the network was about to cancel the show, and Lorne said, "Wait, I think I know what we're doing now. Just give me another chance." And from what I've heard, the network only gave the show until Christmas of the next year of what was season 12. And between season 11 and season 12, Lorne went out and got Dana Carvey and Phil Hartman and Kevin Nealon and Jan Hooks and some of the all-time greatest cast members who all came out of kind of an improv tradition. That's really what it's been ever since. SNL50 Beyond Saturday Night is nominated for Outstanding Documentary or Nonfiction Series, Outstanding Picture Editing for a Nonfiction Program, recognizing the work of editor Corey Wapanowska, and Outstanding Sound Editing for a Nonfiction or Reality Program, recognizing the work of William Harp, Dialogue Editor, and Sean Gray, Sound Effects Editor. Neville came up with an ingenious way to divide the 4 episodes thematically. The auditions episode is about the entire history of the show. Season 11 is about a year of the show. The writers episode is about a week of the show. And the Cowbell episode is about a single sketch. He notes so they have 4 very different time horizons to cover. Episode 1, directed by Robert Alexander, highlights the SNL audition process, with never-before-seen audition footage and first-hand accounts from some of the show's most iconic names as they reflect on their preparation and journey to the SNL stage. It showcases not only who got in, but who didn't make the cut, a shocking list that includes Jennifer Coolidge, Jim Carrey, Kevin Hart, Mindy Kaling, Jordan Peele, Donald Glover, and so many more. Episode 2, directed by Oscar winner Marshall Curry, takes a verite approach to revealing how writers put a weak show together. In this case, for one hosted by Ayo Edebiri of The Bear. It's sort of a Darwinian process by which only the strongest sketches survive, and only the strongest writers too, those who can endure the pressure and frequent ego bruising. Larry David appears in that episode, an acknowledged comedy great who didn't exactly triumph as an SNL writer. Episode 3, directed by Neil Berkeley, takes a forensic approach to exploring the genesis and execution of possibly the single most popular sketch in the history of SNL. That would be the More Cowbell sketch, conceived and written by WillFerrell, in which he plays a fictional percussionist with immense passion for clanging a cowbell during a studio session to record Blue Oyster Cult's Don't Fear the Reaper. Guest host Christopher Walken plays legendary record producer Bruce Dickinson, who must use all his skill to smooth over tensions in the band and get prime cowbell on tape. Sometimes sketches peak in dress and don't work as well on the live show, or the reverse can happen. What I loved particularly about the Cowbell episode was getting that micro into the details of that. Between dress and air, WillFerrell changed the sweater and got this slightly smaller sweater so his stomach would stick out. Does that make all the difference a costume? Nobody thinks of that, but it makes a huge difference. All those tiny things make a huge difference in unpredictable ways. Gene Frankel, the putative cowbellist, makes a return appearance in the episode, portrayed this time by Chad Smith, drummer for the Red Hot Chilies, who famously bears a striking resemblance to WillFerrell. But Walken, well, they tried to get him to offer his thoughts, but he politely declined, having apparently decided he requires no more cowbell at this time.